dogs don't bark, don't bite. Commander Crumbcake, he's alright. Sit on back, enjoy the show. Commander Crumbcake's our hero.
Crumbcake's our hero.
The hero of the show.
Crumbcake's our hero.
You better watch out for creeps on the make, trying to get old Crumbcake. That special dog has special friends. Fight the bad guys till the end. Call the dog that we all love. Commander Crumbcake's our hero.
Crumbcake's our hero.
The hero of the show.
Crumbcake's our hero.
You better watch out, creeps on the make, trying to get old Crumbcake.
Our hero.
I said that already.
Our hero.
All right, girl. Commander Crumbcake. Yeah.
Betcha! What a wonderful evening we've got.
It all started with 4 candy bars. You know, the good kind with the fudge in the center and the nuts and... Anyway, it all started with 4 candy bars. I was explaining to Banjo and Aggie how we should divvy them up.
Give them all to me! I'm starving! Besides, you were wondering how to divide 4 candy bars 3 equal ways, and I figured...
Well, another way to divide a whole into equal parts is give each one of us a candy bar and divide the last bar into 3 pieces.
Right.
1/3. Then we each get 1 and 1/3.
Or you could just give them all to me.
Newsflash!
Hey.
Newsflash! Well-known explorer and adventurer and generally really brave guy Nebraska Smith has discovered the ancient treasure temple of King Timbuktu and a half in the country of Malta. Inside the famed, fabled, fabulous, fantastic, get rid of that thing, Maltese fraction idol was found. The Maltese fraction is estimated to be priceless.
Priceless. Priceless.
Miss Buffar? What? Miss Buffar, get me on the next plane to,
Rain? Did you say rain? It's not raining. And furthermore...
I did not say rain, I said plane. Get me on the next plane to Malta.
Malta? You want a Malta milkshake?
Priceless treasure? That's all Morning Breath needed to hear. Before you could cheat on your taxes, he was out the door, on the creep airplane, and flying to the island of Malta to steal the treasure. Meanwhile, the newscast continued, and Morning Breath missed some very important information.
The priceless Maltese fraction is even the subject of a legend. It says that the idol is made up of 8 equal parts, and that those parts must always stay together. If any of the parts are removed, the mummy within will become angry, and angrier as more pieces are removed. It is said that the mummy could come to life if all the pieces are removed. It would then roam, wreak havoc, and generally scare the pants off everyone until he is rejoined to his treasure. Scary, huh? Well, don't worry, because the Maltese fraction is under very heavy security. And remember, folks, you can get a peek at the Maltese fraction starting tomorrow at our very own museum. We won't have long to wait.
Well, while the town of Cognito anxiously awaited the arrival of the Maltese fraction, J.R. Morning Breath finally bungled his way to the island of Malta and then set out through the hot, steamy jungle to find the hidden temple and the priceless treasure. Just look at this doofus. Isn't he ridiculous? You would think that a grown man, the president of a large corporation, would have something more important to do with his time. Huh, what a bozo.
All right. I'm a villain. It's my job. And my company, the Bogus Corporation, is dedicated to the creep motto, take over the worldwide confusion. I mean, swiping idols is a nice evil thing for a evil guy from an evil company to do. I mean, legends schmegends, I'm the evilest. I'm the lowest. I am bad. I'm... What the heck is so funny? What, my clothes? Boy, you guys are shallow. I mean, this happens to be what everybody is wearing in the jungle nowadays. And going through the sweat and danger of the jungle is the only way to get there. Yes, the only way. This thick, tough, horrible, evil root. It's the only way. Any lesser villain would have buckled under the strain, but not moi. No. I came 1/3 of the way by plane, and 1/3 of the way by dog sled, and... Okay, all right, so I hopped the wrong plane, sue me. And then I came 1/3 of the way on foot, through the jungle, the only way. But it was worth it, because now I'll be the only one at the temple. And the priceless Maltese fraction will be mine. The priceless Maltese fraction will be mine. But curses, where is it? Is it? Can it be?
Yep, it's the temple. Can't fool him. Wonder if they have any candy bars there. That reminds me, I'm starved. And anyways...
No, they don't have candy bars there. Here I am, in thickest Malta, and I came by the only way, alone. But it was worth it. There it is. I'm so happy.
Okay, everybody, here we are at the hidden temple. Stay together. Stay together. Get in line now.
Hey, I know about the road. I just wanted to walk, that's all.
Come on. Hey,
Just slip unnoticed into the tour group, and then I'll get into the temple.
hey, turn around. You with the funny clothes. Hey, turn around.
Come on.
Come on, get in line here with the rest of us. Come on, the tour starts in a second. Come on, let's go. Okay, everybody, stay in line. Here we go.
Oh, excuse me there. I'm just calling my sales manager, eh? Mrs. Myra Miner. Hello, Mrs. Miner. Hey, yeah, this is your favorite top-selling salesman calling in his weekly sales figures. It breaks. Breaks? B-R-E-A-K-S. Yeah, I guess you could call me the obnoxious fellow with the funny nose. Well, anyway, Mrs. Miner, I bet you I sold more stuff this week than anybody else in the company. But, well, not that many, eh? No. Oh, but not quite that many either? Oh, but I did pretty well, eh? Well, alrighty, here's the figures. You know, for those new hot diggity hot dogs that sell separately or in pieces of 4, I sold 7/4 of them, right? Now, what do you mean that's an improper fraction? Looks proper to me. Any fraction that has a numerator that's larger than the denominator is improper. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, that 7's larger than that 4. Yeah. Oh, you break that number down into a whole number. What's it mean? Oh, yeah. If the numerator and the denominator are the same number, then the fraction equals 1, which is a whole number. Yeah, but this one is a 7 and a 4, and... Oh, by breaking the numerator down into 2 parts. Yeah, hold on, okay? The 7 could also be written as 4 plus 3 over 4, which is the same as 4/4 plus 3/4. How's that, Mrs. Miner? You can't see it. Oh, wait, just a second. Here. Find the whole number, you ninny. I love this job. Well, 4/4 equals 1. Yeah, which leaves the 3/4 as the leftover, so the number must be 1 3/4. Well, 1 3/4, Mrs. Miner, I sold 1 3/4 this week. Well, gee, isn't all that much, eh? No, I'd say 1 3/4 hot dogs isn't quite worthy of the top diggity dog of the week award. But Mrs. Miner, I did figure out the 7/4 is the same as 1 3/4. Isn't that worth something? Yeah. Well, thanks, Mrs. Miner. Thanks. You know, she said I could have a bonus and I could have lunch on the company. I get the last 1/4 hot dog. Hot dog!
My feet are morning.
to reap on this JR Morning Breath Bad Guy Supreme has founded the Maltese fraction. Boy, I'm happy.
Just then, something happened to stop JR.
No. I'm so close. I don't think that...
Something happened.
No. Nothing happened, okay? All right, something happened.
Push me, this kid. Hey, hello, little lady. Oh, well, she's all right. Just back down. How about the kids? Hey, what about that game? Little Bob is not great, isn't it? It's a railroad track.
Locked in that sarcophagus, Morning Breath got an unexpected free ride back to Cognito. Sarcophagus is sort of a big word for a mummy case, and most mummy cases contain a mummy. This one was no exception.
The museum is now closing. Please proceed to the nearest exit.
Aggie, let's go ask Doc. Hieroglyphics usually have a very important meaning. Let's go.
The museum is now closed.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Just my imagination. Yeah, that's it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for a supremely evil act by a supremely evil villain. Moi. I am now going to take the entire Maltese fraction. What a guy. Thank you. Okay. I think I'll be half the supreme villain and take half the Maltese fraction.
One-eighth at a time is something I can manage. It's a tedious grind, 8 trips I have to make. For a villain like me, who's half the villain that he used to be. 1/8 at a time is all I can take. 1/8 at a time, 2 weights is much too heavy. This thing weighs a ton, it's more than I can bear. Oh, I just want to do wrong, I didn't think I'd have to be so strong. So I'll take 1/8 and leave 7/8 here. 1/8 at a time, only a fraction of the whole thing. One easily packed, the smaller empty quarters of 1/2. 1/8 at a time is as fast as I can make this disappear. So I'll take 1/8 and leave 7/8 here. One-eighth at a time, simply a segment of the whole thing. One crummy old slice, smaller than 3/4 of 1/2. It's a heck of a climb, it's killing me, but how was I to know? So I'll do this crime 1/8 of a time. Oh, I'll do this crime 1/8 of a time. Ow, 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 I'll do this crime 1/8 at a time. Ow!
This is Eric Generic on the scene of a news flash. The legendary Maltese fraction is disappearing, a fraction at a time. And we have an expert on the scene, besides me, that is. Dr. Fictions, what are they, and exactly what?
No, Eric,
fractions. I'm an expert on fractions, like the ones missing from the Maltese fraction.
Ah, fictions, yes, fictions. Those wonderful made-up stories that writers write. Personally, I like biographies myself.
That's fractions! Fractions! Holy cow! How did this guy get this job anyway? I'm here to talk about the theft of the Maltese fraction. Anyway, a fraction is a way to show part of a whole with numbers. A fraction has two parts, the numerator and the denominator. Now, the denominator is the bottom number. It tells the total number of parts in the whole. The Maltese fraction has 8 parts, so the denominator is 8. The numerator is the number on top. It tells you how many parts of the whole you're talking about. So far, 2 pieces of the Maltese fraction have been taken, so the numerator is 2. That means that so far, 2/8 of the priceless idol has been taken.
This theft has been a tragedy to us all.
And as if that weren't enough, there's also the legend of the mummy. Yes, the mummy, coming more and more alive as the fraction is taken. Woo! Scary! But legends are fiction.
Fiction? I thought we were talking about fractions. How did this guy get this job anyway? Well, Doc, we haven't really talked about non-fiction, but I'm afraid we're out of time. Next.
Got a little noise, but I don't think I'm being watched, so go for JR. You bet. Hi, sweetheart. Sure it's you. Oh, yeah. Haven't got any lighter, have you? Made this out of aluminum or something.
Eric Generic on the scene of day 5 of my in-depth investigation report. The Maltese fraction is disappearing a piece at a time. I have informed the police of my finding of the key clue, and they are searching for the culprit, whom they wittily refer to as the culprit. Police believe when they find this culprit, they'll know where he is.
They don't know this yet, but the curse also says that whoever steals pieces of the Maltese fraction will develop body twitches, which will grow worse and worse as more of the idol is stolen.
Okay, JR, get hold of yourself. When did this start? When is this? They need some rest. I think I need some rest. I don't think this is really particularly good for me, but it's gotta be done. I gotta do it. I'm an evil guy. You know what I mean? Okay, let's go. I can't believe it. I don't know what's happening, but I do not like this at all. Oh, excuse me. I can't. When did JR? It's okay, it's just a tremor. Hold on, ride the storm through. I'm moonwalking. I've never done this before. Scaring the heck out of me. Okay, JR. Okay. Just zero in on it.
Meanwhile, back at Doc's lab, everyone was looking for a cat we thought we saw come in. Sort of a big chubby thing, orange with a sort of a mangy tail. Edible, but not really gourmet. Okay, I was looking for the cat. I was hungry. Sue me, huh? They were looking at hieroglyphics, whatever they are. Are you sure those aren't edible hieroglyphics?
No! Of all the dogs on earth to get the power of speech, and from me! I have not cracked the hieroglyphic code yet, but it is very important. I see already.
News flash! For those of you who haven't been watching me on TV lately, the Maltese fraction is being robbed. Yes, that's right, robbed. 1 piece at a time. Many pieces are already missing. Only a few more to go. No one knows who the robber is. Not even me. Nobody knows.
J.R. Morning Breath!
As a commander in Mom's Secret Service, I had to do something. I headed straight out to Morning Breath's office to give him a piece of my mind. But meanwhile, he was already getting a hefty piece of someone else's mind.
Stop sniveling, J.R., you half-wit, and stop twitching. You used to only snivel, now you twitch too. Now explain why you couldn't take the whole idol at once.
Well, boss.
Silence! You can snivel later, because you could only steal a fraction at the time. You've been noticed. You watch out for that dog. We suspect he's the real threat to us.
Yeah, but boss, it couldn't be. I mean, Creep headquarters are a secret. I mean, nobody knows them except you and me.
Nobody knows, huh? What do you think we've been doing for the last 7 episodes? Of course I know where it is. Everyone knows where it is. There's a subway stop there.
You know, I love you. I'm crazy about you, Crumbcake. Got a little treat for you.
Oh, cut the act, JR. Where is the Maltese fraction?
Goodness gracious, I don't know. I wish I could help you.
Oh, never mind. Bad twitch you got there, JR. It couldn't have happened to a lousier guy.
Oh, Mr. Morning Breath, Commander Crumbcake is here to see you.
He's been here and gone.
What?
Never mind.
Oh, but what JR didn't know was...
What didn't I know? Wait, where are you going? Wait a minute. What didn't I know? What?
Well, that JR is obviously suffering from the mummy's curse. That is, he's obviously swiping the fractions and is causing this trouble, which is just fine for him, except stealing is wrong. And the legend on the hieroglyphics says that each fraction taken away angers the mummy. Yeah, the mummy. The mummy who is the guard of the Maltese fraction. The mummy who, if the whole Maltese fraction is stolen, will fully awake and unleash its angry revenge on the whole world. That mummy.
We took what we learned about JR and the idol to all of the officials incognito. He laughed. No one believed us. So Aggie came up with this great idea of us hiding in the museum and catching JR Morning Breath ourselves. After all, there's only 1/8 of the idol left. That means that there's 7/8 gone. And if we don't stop it, well, there's that terrible mummy curse to deal with. And everyone who's ever seen a B movie knows what a terrible mummy curse is. I, of course, was very concerned. Food! Has anybody got any food? I think I'll pass on the bones, thank you. A cat. That's what I want. A nice, fat, juicy feline.
Jeez, I'm starting to like this. I'm going to find myself a dance floor.
Hey, have you guys seen anything suspicious looking yet? Hey, it's JR. He's really twitching, just like Doc said. Get a load of that guy.
Laugh all you want, Doggy Breath, but I got the last piece.
Thank you. I can take it from here.
Hey, Crummy, sweetheart, hey, I got a little present for you. Here.
You take it.
It's for you.
It's not edible. You take it. You know what it is. It's not edible. You take it.
No, just go ahead.
Thank you, my dear. I know exactly where that belongs. Now I need a good rest.
Hey, you're going to give back the other 7/8, aren't you, JR?
Oh, sure, no problem. See you next Mummy's Day.
Yes, now for a nice long nap. Oh, I do believe this belongs to you. Night-night.
It all started with 4 candy bars. It all ended with 1. A fraction of what we had before. But that's okay.
Hey, Crumbcake! That's not all yours. We each get a third. Yeah.
I think we better make that 1/4. Come on, Lauren, you promised you'd get me a cheeseburger. I'd die for a cheeseburger, nothing else. Please.
I'll get you a cheeseburger later. Now get out there. You're on.
Humans, strange creatures. Fickle is the word. Always changing their minds. Every minute it's something else. They make me dizzy. Not like dogs. Now we're stable and highly reliable. You don't find dogs changing their minds all the time, do you? No, sir. You can always count on a dog. Once a dog has made up his mind, it's as good as cast in stone. Hey, Lauren, forget the cheeseburger. Make it a BLT on a roll and hold the lettuce. I hate lettuce. Rabbit food. Wait a minute. Lauren, on second thought, make that an egg salad.
There's not enough evil going on.
Yes, sir, your evilness.
Nothing really evil, vile, nasty, or even a little bit annoying has happened in days. It's your fault. I'm thinking of firing you. Creep's mission. Take over through worldwide confusion. But what have you been up to? Nothing. If you don't shape up, I'm going to tell people you're nice.
How dare he say that I, Dr. Disgusto, am not evil enough? I'm half as evil as he. He's one more fourth evil that where was I? Anyway. Anyway, I will show the big creep how wrong he is. I have been working on a secret formula for a long time, which will show the world how perfectly evil I am. It is a potion that will bring out the very worst in people. Not only will I show the big creep, I will become the big creep. I will be the evilest one around, and then I'll take it out into the world. Fed the potion, the people will be at their very worst ever. And creep will reign, and I will be the creepiest. Time to experiment. Time to test the formula. Time to start mixing. How's this for bad? 1/4 yucky stuff. 1/8 green slimy stuff. 1/8 icky stuff. And 2/4, that's 1/2 of those you playing along at home, of the gooey stuff everyone knows is terrible. See? The formula adds up.
Give me room. An attitude of boredom is what no one can assume. Those who know my style know that my experiments are very versatile. Just now, I produced a chemical concoction that will give my fame a boost. Wham, bang, gurgle, fizz. I'm the only one who can tell you what it is. If my methods aren't empirical, it really is a miracle that any of my ventures will succeed. It's undoubtedly expedient to ration each ingredient, depending on the end result I need. If I modify portions of the recipe and slice it like a pie, I can safely say certain circumstances will occur a different way. If I cut the dose in half, bifurcating beakers always guarantee a laugh. Who knows what we'll make? All of what you get depends on part of what you take. There are liquids no one's heard of yet. I've only used a third of yet. Each part of the potion makes a change. Just watch it and you see it rearrange. Fractions are the key. Volumes are divisible by 2, 4, or 3. Now we're on a roll. Fractionize and you'll end up with pieces of the whole.
Adds up perfectly. Now to see if it works. Will it really bring out the worst in people? One way to find out, experiment on someone who...
Oh, no. I don't know. My wife. Hey, get up. No, you're leaking.
Smiling Preachly, Sheriff from Preachly's Used Motors. Did I say used motors? Broken in is what I meant to say. You come in today, I'll give you a quarter off. That's 25%. That's one big fourth off for every car you buy. I can't beat that. Geez, you're just a little tiny insignificant fella, aren't you, Pipsqueak? Holy cow, look at this. What's all this bull twaddle for? Sure is pretty, though, isn't it? It's more than I can say for you. Boy, how can you live in this dump? It stinks in here. Hey, what the heck's that? Ain't that one of them old Oregon pioneers that you pump with your feet, hey? Reminds me of my first wife, Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the Two Quarters Lounge. I love you. What's your sign? We call it the Two Quarters Lounge because it costs you 50 cents to get in. Hey, how you doing? What's your name, pal? Oh, come on, work with me. What is this, an audience or a funeral parlor? Hey, looking at you, I know why tigers eat their young. Hey, how you doing? I guess it's just about time for me to wrap things up with a song for you now, and here it comes.
This is the part I didn't expect. A car salesman at 1/4 the potion, a lounge singer at 2/4, which equals 1/2. Is this the worst in people?
Three-quarters over our tour. And one day we go home on Monday, but it's not been a gas. It's Billy been a gas, you sleazy old back out of it. All right. Hey, where's my vial? Oh, I wish I had something to drink. Yes.
What an ugly person. The last time I saw a mouth like that, it had a hook in it. Oh, no, this is too terrible for words. You've turned into moi. Quick, the antidote. Phew! It's tough being a great scientist. I think we've tested the potion enough here. I'll just make a minor revision. And now, it's time to experiment on the world to find out if my potion really does bring out the very worst in good folks. And if it does, I'll be the evilest, Creep will rule the world, and every day on Earth will be annoying. But who? Oh, we must get someone good. Someone we've been trying to enlist in our side. Yes, I've got Crumbcake. Yes, we'll get Crumbcake to turn evil and join Creep. Okay, now remember what I told you. I want you to slip 1/4 of the evil potion into Crumbcake's food bowl when he isn't looking. Then I want you to watch what happens from the window. All right, repeat what I just told you.
That.
Good, you've got it. Okay, oh, by the way, remember to take special notes. And take them because I'm a scientist after all. Mad perhaps, but nevertheless still a scientist. Where are you going? Okay, now calm down, calm down. Okay, I'm just going to remind you to wear your disguise. You wouldn't want them to recognize you, would you? And then to torture you horribly for hours until you told them all Creep's secrets, would you? All right, now, what do you mean? It sounds like a good idea. Now hold still while I help you on with this ingenious disguise. Yes. There, now remember, you're a repairman, okay? Okay, go. Break your leg.
Come on in. What kind of a repairman? Oh, okay, go ahead. I didn't even know our sink was broken. Okay, I know. You should never let strangers in the house, right? I know that, you know that, he knows that. But if I didn't let him in, the whole show would come to a grinding halt right here and now. Huh? What? Oh. Anyway, never let strangers in the house. Wait. Fast repair job. Oh, hey, there's something in my bowl. One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one,
hey,
two.
Crumbcake, how's it going?
One, two, one, two. Hey, what are you doing down there? One, two. I don't know. I feel like a new pooch. One, two.
Well, how'd it go? What happened? Tell me. A boxer? 1/4 of the potion caused him to become a boxer? That's silly. When I gave you a 1/4 potion, you became a used car salesman. I give Crumbcake a 1/4 potion, he becomes a boxer. Go figure. I know what I want you to do. I want you to slip back in there and give Crumbcake another 1/4 potion. That on top of the first 1/4 equals a total dosage of 1/2. Get in there and do it right. That's a boy.
1, 2, 1, 2. Who is it? What kind of a repairman? Oh, yeah, okay, we got a radio. Go right ahead. Come on in. Same guy as yesterday.
I don't know.
Okay, Jeff, all three. 1, 2, 1, 2.
I detect the Phoenician accent.
Kid, Crumbcake. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, yo, training food.
Crumbcake, would you stop boxing with everything in sight?
Hiya, gang! Welcome to college! You'll just love it! Want to go to the big game? Excusez-moi, are we communicating here? You are freshmen, and it had to be you! Bon collage!
I don't think you should ask him to stop doing any more things. He listens too well. Yeah.
Well, what happened this time?
I want to tell you, Muffy. I'm a telephone.
Muffy?
I'm thinking of noogies.
Noogies?
I'm over there. Hello.
A preppy college student? One half of my formula produced a college student? I think I'm getting closer. One more time, Leech baby. 3/4 of this stuff turns you into a punk rocker. Let's see what it does to that silly dog. Oh, it is to laugh.
Go, team, fight, team! Answer the door, what's it for? Hey, you must be one of the new pledges. Fixing things, good man. Doorknob repairman. Good stuff, go for it, big fella. Oh, what? Whoa. Excusez-moi, fella. How did you get into this college anyway? Oh, hey. Oh, yummies. Oh, darling. Mon one true love. Oh, the gasp. The melody, she is wonderful. Mon new one true love. She delivers the mail with beauty, with grace, with elegance, with magazines. Oh, mon darling, come back to your one true love, le crumb gâteau.
Crumbcake, no! Mrs. Wiggins just delivers the mail. Whoa, boy. Garçon?
Frenchman?
Oui.
3/4 of the potion turned him into a romantic Frenchman? Yeah, I don't know, Leech. This doesn't sound right to me. He's supposed to be getting eviler and eviler. Instead, he's getting weirder and weirder. Hungry? This is no time to be thinking of food. Now get back in there. Strike? What do you mean, strike? Yes, I know all about the union regulations about lunch breaks. No, I don't want the entire membership of Local 32 of International Federation of Homunculi picketing my castle. Okay, sheesh. Well, let's go back to the castle for a short lunch. I'll make an adjustment to the formula, and then you can take a bus back here afterward, okay? All of this experimentation is paying off, Leech. I think this time I've really got it. Yeah, be careful. It's hot.
Oh, wow.
I'll go back there and repair something. Soon, Crumbcake will be one of us. Truly evil.
Hey, yeah, call him a sales manager again to let her know just how great I am, eh? Oh, hello, Mrs. Miner. Yep, it's your old Eddie Breaks. Your super-duper salesman. Breaks. B-R-E-A-K-S. Yeah, I'm the guy who sold only 1 3/4 hot diggity dogs. Well, laughing isn't gonna make my sales figures any higher, Mrs. Miner. Well, anyway, I've just finished going over my monthly sales figures, and let me tell you, I'm one hot salesman. Yeah. Oh, well, you see, hang on a second. Between the electric pencils and the hats that say Gesundheit when you sneeze, are so close to all my stock. Yeah, sure, I'll give you the exact figures. I sold 1/2 of the electric pencils, yeah, and 1/3 of the sneezing hats. So 1/2 plus 1/3, that's 2/5, right? Yeah, 1 plus 1 and 2 plus 3 and... Yeah, well, I knew that. I was only testing you, Mrs. Miner. Of course. Yeah, of course I know. You can't add or subtract fractions unless they're equivalent, and they have the same denominator, and, oh, what do you think I am, stupid? I really wasn't expecting you to answer that one, Mrs. Miner. Well, okay, Mrs. Miner, now, you... Just hold on a second or two, will you? This connection's real bad, you hear. Oh, hang on! Right. I need visual aids. Quick. Right. can't add or subtract fractions unless they're the same denominator, so I gotta find a number that's common to both 2 and 3, see? 4, 5, 6, yeah, that's it, 6. Yeah, 1/2 equals, how many 6? Yeah, 2 goes into 6 3 times, so 1/2 would equal 3 6, right? Yep. Yeah, I'm almost ready, Mrs. Miner. Now, for 1/3, 3 goes into 6 2 times, so 1/3 equals 2 6, and now I can add them. 3 6 plus 2 6 equals 5 6, and hello, Mrs. Hi there, Mrs. Miner. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was just watering my cactus. Right. Oh, of course. 1/2 and 1/3 equals 5 6. That's old 5 6 in my stock. What do you mean you don't trust my math? Well, here, I'll show you using these special number lines, you see? See, this is 1/2. But on the 1/6 number line, that's the same amount as, ta-da! There you go, that's 3 6. And this is 1/3, which is the same amount as 2 6 on the other number line. Yeah, from here it's a straight adding, you see? You get 2 6 plus 3 6 equals 5 6, which is what I said, Mrs. Miner. What's that? You're actually congratulating me on a fine job? Oh, wow. Hey! Oh, that's my happy day, Mrs. Miner. Yeah. Oh, this is like the rebirth of a salesman because... yeah, well, I sure will. I'll keep up the good work, Mrs. Miner. Well, now speaking of equivalence here, that salary increase that might be equivalent with something we're both familiar with, let's say, how about my IQ, for instance? You know... You're laughing pretty hard, Mrs. Miner.
This was one crazy experience, a real roller coaster. First, I'm a boxer. The next minute, I'm a student. Then, poof, I'm a frisky Frenchman. I was one confused puppy. Finally, the kids recognized Leech behind that hokey repairman disguise and set up a trap.
Come in! Come in!
Listen, I was so confused by this time, I didn't know what was going on. They had me drink the last quarter of the potion to see what Leech would do. And then we all followed him to see where he'd lead us. We were hoping that there'd be an antidote to the formula for me to drink. I don't blame the kids. Even I thought I was being obnoxious.
Oh, worked that well, huh?
Yeah.
Well, then I think it's time for me to try it, too. Whoa! Ah, came up here to plead with me to give Crumbcake the antidote, didn't you? Well, goodness, kiddos. Crumbcake is now one of us evil guys. And now to become even more evil. Now I am the most evil. No, no, no. No, I'm not. I'm an opera singer. No, no. Oh, Leech, you're in trouble now.
Well, there was an antidote, and I drank it down. Fast. Oh, I'm back to normal. I'm hungry.
There must be a mistake. Leech, do something. Louder! Louder!
Hey, I wouldn't have missed it for all the cat's incognito. Hey, and the guy doesn't even have a bad voice. An opera singer. Disgusto's evil potion turned him into an opera singer. And not a bad one either, according to the reviews. Leech and Disgusto appeared in over 20 cities doing a two-man version of Aida before the stuff wore off. I drank all the antidote, and he was too busy singing to mix up a new batch. Another embarrassing defeat for the forces of Creep. Another victory for the good guys and Mom.
Who's the dog? Don't bark, don't bite. Commander Crumbcake, he's alright. Sit on back, enjoy the show. Commander Crumbcake's our hero.
Crumbcake's our hero.
The hero of the show.
Crumbcake's our hero.
You better watch out, the creeps on the make, trying to get old Crumbcake. That special dog is special friends. Fight the bad guys till the end. Call the dog that we all love. Commander Crumbcake's our hero.
Crumbcake's our hero.
The hero of the show.
Crumbcake's our hero.
You better watch out, creeps on the make, trying to get old Crumbcake.
Our hero.
I said that already. All right, girl. Commander Crumbcake.
Hold on to your hats. Here come the videos you've all been waiting for. The Adventures of Commander Crumbcake. They're loaded with thrills, frosty chills, nasty spills, and reading skills. Like never before, you'll cry, you'll laugh, and you'll learn math. Come face to face with awe-inspiring courage, nerve-wracking defiance, and interesting stuff about science. Thrill to good guys, bad guys, chase scenes, waitresses, more good guys, spaceships, weird experiments, dazzling effects, split personalities, lounge singers, mushy love scenes, and much, much more in The Adventures of Commander Crumbcake.
Family Home Entertainment, putting your family first in entertainment.